Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Fierro. The Marble Falls High School football team is exactly where it hoped to be, one win away from qualifying for the playoffs. Here's head coach Todd Dodge.
You know, it's one of those games that go in that you absolutely have to win. We knew 3 weeks ago that we had to win all three of the ones that we've got. I'm just so thrilled about the way that my team is buying in, and you can see the confidence starting to build. And we're starting to be able to, at times, you know, play with great technique and play with great heart, play with great hustle, and play well. You know, there's times this year that we've played hard, but playing hard doesn't always mean that you're playing good. Our offensive line, you know, really I think was the standout unit. Of course, Keith Jerome was just amazing. I mean, that will go down in one of the great performances in the history of Marble Falls football. You got 297 yards, 7 touchdowns. I'd find it hard to find someone who's done that before. So, I mean, we're really proud of him, but you get it done by 5 guys up front being very physical. Also, we had some great blocking on the perimeter by guys like Kylan Sconning and guys like James and Breyer. And Garrett did a great job, and JT did a great job blocking downfield. So defensively, you know, it was a rough first half, and absolutely buckled down. Tony and the defensive staff did a tremendous job getting our kids to settle down and play like we're capable of playing in the second half. I think there's starting to be a trust in this field house. You know, this game is an emotional game. It's tough. It's for men. It's a game that you can't wear your feelings on your sleeve, especially right in the heat of the battle. And we didn't play very well at half, you know, and Tony told them that. And but that doesn't mean we've lost confidence in them, you know. And so when I say there's a trust, now the players understand that when we get on them about bad play, that doesn't mean that we love them any less as human beings, you know. Or as young men. We've got great young men on this team, and that doesn't change whether they play good or they play bad. They're still good young men. We just want, you know, we want to make sure that they understand it and listen to us and let us help them be more technique sound, be more, you know, better with their eyes. You know, we had a lot of looking in the backfield by our secondary that got people behind us, and that's just ridiculous because we're in man coverage a lot of times.
What about their defense, Coach?
Oh, filled with superstars. You know, really, really good players. Number 7, Michael Epley, is, you know, probably one of the very best defensive linemen in the state of Texas. He's going to SMU. Number 23, Martin Wakama. He is. Tony played him at more of an outside linebacker. He's playing a strong safety. He'll play some high safety. He's, you know, 6'3", 210 pounds. He's going to Rice. Very, very talented player. Number 21, Zach Noska. He is their boundary corner, number 21. Outstanding player. You know, all of these guys are first team returning all district players from District 25 4A last year. So, you know, they're good. You know, that's probably, you know, their strength. Those 3 guys, and it's always nice to have. It basically, Wakama, from all intents and purposes, is a linebacker, and then you got one secondary linebacker, and you got one the D-line. I've been impressed with number 9. Also, Dave Alfaro is an inside linebacker. Not a real big guy, very active. They run a 4 down front. They're a 4-2-5, or what us in coaching call a split defense. So, you know, it's been one of those deals that, you know, you kind of have to look at their production, you know, whether it's this league kind of skews it because everybody wants to run the ball so much, you know. And so you sit there and go, well, they're really good at defending the pass. Well, if you look at it, no one's throwing the ball. Or they're not very good at defending runs. Well, that's all anybody's trying to do. So you have to kind of look at that, especially when people start playing Rouse and they start playing Vista Ridge and they start playing Vandergrift and people like that just are going to line up and just, you know, run it every day.
Todd Dodge. Both Leander and Marble Falls have the exact same 4-5 record, and both head coaches believe their teams are much better than their record indicates. Senior receiver Garrett Gray is one of the most talented players in the area, but he also happens to be one of the most driven players in this district.
You know, you can always get better, you can always improve. I'm always striving to improve. I feel like, you know, I still have a lot of potential. I feel like I can still, sky's the limits, really.
So what drives you each and every day?
I just like to compete. I just like to win. That's all it is, just competitive nature.
Tell me how you prepare for a ball game. How do you prepare for one mentally?
Just visualization. See myself making the catch, see myself making the big play, see myself breaking a tackle. It's all about visualization.
I feel like you usually garner the top defensive back. That top defensive back from the other team wants to guard you, wants to defend you. Do you see that as a challenge, an honor? How do you view that?
I'm not really worried about it. Honestly, I don't think there's a corner in this district that can stop me. So whoever they want to put them on me, you know, have at it.
This year you have a brand new quarterback. What's been the best part about working with a kid like Brandon Wooten?
Kid's a go-getter, gives 100% every day. You know, we never have to pick him up. He's a leader out there. He's a young kid. He's got a bright future, and I'm just happy I could help him out down the road.
Coach Dodge talked about the pick six last week that he threw against Dripping Springs, and you know he kind of made a joke out of it to in the hopes of not letting one misstep turn into many missteps. Did you say anything to Brennan after that play?
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, it's gonna happen. It happens. Make mistakes. You got to turn around. There's still a game going on.
How far can this team go?
As far as we want. As far as we take ourselves. It's all pretty much up to us. It's not the other team does what we do.
I know you're committed to play for the University of Texas. You're going to go to Division I football. Is there any reason for fans to believe that you won't be playing on Sundays in about 4 or 5 years?
I hope not. That's the goal. That's the plan.